Hello everyone, how are you? See now, today we are in English session and in this session one interesting part we are going to see, that is your favorite story. So my dear students, it's a story time and the story is about one of your small friend, that is Yash, and his small friend, that is Moti. Moti is a dog. You all like to domestic the animals, pet animals. So Moti is one of the pet animal of this Yash. Now let us come to story. See, you have to listen this story very carefully, and now we are not in the class, so you will not able to repeat with me. So after listening this story, what you want to do, with the help of your mother or father, you have to repeat the story behind them. Okay, in a very good voice, in a very proper punctuation marks and proper pronunciations. Okay, so come to the story, listen and repeat. Story name is Yash and Moti. So Yash was happy. Happy? Very nice in mood. खूब आनंदी होता, बहुत ही खुश था. His mother bought him new shoes. Yes, when you are getting something new, you are also becoming very happy. So he got new shoes from his mother. He woke up early in the morning. He went out to look at his new shoes. So as he woke up in the morning from the bed, he came out of the bed and he went for watching his new shoes. Oh no, he carried. Is the word showing this happiness again? No. Oh no means this is a very sadful word. What happened? See, there is only one shoe here. He became very exclaimed that the shoe was not there. One shoe was not there. Only one shoe he was having. Where is my other shoe? He looked everywhere. So he started to see everywhere. He was in search of the shoe. See, the first picture itself is showing that Yash is very happy after taking these both shoes. And now see the second one. He is in the night dress. He came out of his home from the bed and he saw that only one shoe is there. He became very sad. Happy and sad are the opposite words. Happy means आनंदी, sad means दुखी, खुश होना और दुखी होना. Okay. Come to second one paragraph. Now he couldn't find it. Couldn't means could not. He could not find that. It's a past tense of can. He couldn't find it. वो उसे मिला ही नहीं. He sat outside on a step and sobbed. Sobbed? He started to cry very loudly. As you all are very small children, when you are not getting something or when you are losing your somethings, you are crying very badly. Correct? No? You all are likewise only. So, like you only, he started to cry very loudly. He came outside, he started to walk and in between the search only, he started to cry very loudly. Just then Moti came and started wagging his tail. Wagging, hilana. Okay. So what the Moti did? Moti came there and he started to wag his tail, like he was communicating with him. He was about to talk with him. He barked. The dog barks. This thing you have learned. The sounds of animals, in that you have learned this thing. The dog barks. So, bow bow. Yash looked at Moti. Moti, have you seen my shoe? Likewise, he asked that Moti, have you seen my shoe? आपने देखा है क्या मेरा शू कहीं पे? Okay. Bow bow. Moti barked and ran to a tree in front of yard. See, Moti is a very clever animal and he understood that what question is asked by the child, the friend, small friend, that is Yash. He understood that question and for giving the answer he was not able to talk surely, naturally. That is why he barked once again and he ran in front of the tree. Near the tree, he went near the tree. Yash understood what he wants to tell. So Yash also followed Moti. उसके पीछे पीछे यश भी गया, मोती के पीछे पीछे. There was a hole under the tree. See now, there was a hole. Now this is again one of the house of one of the animal. This also you have studied. Who lives in the hole? Can you tell? Who lives in the hole? Just you see. Now who lives in the hole? Yash saw his shoe in the hole. Yes, very good. The hole was filled with what? One of the shoe. And there Yash itself he got his one another shoe which he has lost from his home. A big rat had carried it there. So who has carried there? That shoe? The rat has carried that shoe there. Now you understood who lives in the hole? The rat lives in a hole. A rat lives in a hole. This thing you have studied already in senior KG. Okay, house of animals. Now Yash picked it up. As he saw that hole and in that hole one of the shoe was there, he identified. उसने पहचान लिया वो उसका ही shoe है. He became very happy and he picked that very fastly. Picked, उठाना. Thank God, he said. Yes, when you are getting something, you are also saying that. Thank God, oh, I got my thing. You are becoming very happy. Once again, he got very happy. The rat has not nibbled my shoe. Nibbled means cut off with teeth. Generally, naturally, the rat is having big one teeth. And with that teeth, he nibbles many of the things, whatever thing he will get. So, bitten means काटना. दांत से काटना means what? Nibbled. So, the rat has not nibbled my shoe means that shoe was as it is in a very good condition. It is in good condition, correct? Bobo, Moti agreed. Yes, Moti was also about to understand what his friend was telling. So he also became very happy. Yes, that your shoe is as it is in a good condition. New shoe only. Okay, so again, what Yash said to Moti? Thank you, Moti. So this is one of the manners that whenever somebody helps us, we are telling thank you. Correct? So you also start to say if somebody helps you or if somebody does good work for you, you also have to say thank you very much. Correct? And in return of thank you, you will get welcome dear. Okay, so many times you are telling to teacher good morning. Teacher also says good morning. Then teacher tells to you in the class that sit down all of you, sit down my children. At that time what you are telling to teacher? Thank you teacher. And in return what teacher says? Welcome my dear students. So likewise this is one of the manners, this is one of the attitude you have to use in while speaking or communicating with others in this language. Okay, so like in this way we have completed this small story. It was a story time and now see you will able to see that many questions are there like A, B and C. Then here one of the D we can consider. So find the words in the story which means. So difficult words are given, their meaning I have written. So you have to write in the notebook in very good handwriting. Second question is there, answer in one word or phrase. So only one word answer for the question you have to write that already I have done for you. So you have to read, you have to take help of your parents and once again in the good handwriting you have to write this all the answers. Okay, with the question. Come to next one. The sequence has been given of the events, that how the event has been taken place. So likewise in this sequence put the following sentences in the correct order. So as it is you have to write these 5 sentences, then in each sentence, in front of each sentence you have to make likewise boxes and you have to write these numbers. After writing these numbers once again in the proper sequence you have to write these all the sentences. Then come to next one, look and say. So this look and say and write the words, each word you have to write in 3 times in very good handwriting. Okay, so you might have understood. Now see what are the words, look and say. Now I will say after reading the story once again with the help of your parents you have to say these words loudly and then only each word you have to write in good handwriting. Each word 3 times you will write. Okay, see, SHOES shoes, MORNING morning, SOBBED soaped, WAGGING, wagging. BARKED, barked. YARD, yard. NIBBED, nibbled. CONDITION, condition. Okay, see dear children, this word once again, NIBBLED, nibbled. Sorry, I mispronounced earlier. So I have corrected this word, NIBBLED, nibbled. Okay, so see now, once I did mistake, I said sorry for that. You also have to inculcate this good habit in you. Whenever you will do some of the mistake, purposefully I did this. So you will able to understand that what are the etiquettes, manners, because here one thing we have seen, thank you, and in return welcome. So here one mistake, purposefully I did NIBBED I said. So it's NIBBLED, nibbled. So for that I said sorry to you. In return, what you will say? Okay teacher, no problem. Likewise. So you have to inculcate these good habits in you. Okay, I hope so you all have understood the story, its meaning, even the exercise which I have given to you just now. You are having full week up to next Tuesday, sorry. You have up to next Monday, not Tuesday also. Up to next Monday in very good handwriting you have to complete this homework. Hope so you all will help to me as well as to your parents for these studies. Very soon we'll meet with unit test. Okay, so in that you will come to know. So for that purpose you have to study very hardly and sincerely. Okay, stay home, stay safe. Bye all of you.